Okay, let's look into the interfaces. So I'm actually going to show you first how we could create a new one. So just we will create an export, we'll export a type, and we'll call this new product. I'm going to show you 3 ways of doing this. And as before, we basically need the things we had before and created by. So this is what I need to send along. I need to send along string in name and description and URL, and we need to send a price tag and so on and so on. And this is the extra thing I added to it. So created by, that's the thing I added, and then I exclude or remove the ID because I want Mongo to create it for me, not actually us doing it in the front end. So this is one way of doing it. Then we can reference this, but you can see if you have, like when you want to edit things, or you want to do more and more and more and more, if you have multiple things that needs to have a type, suddenly you can have a big file with interfaces. There do exist some of these methods in a interface or TypeScript that can help us just add stuff or remove stuff or create optional parts and so on. So I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to mark it out though. Oops, wrong button. Like this. So I'm gonna go and create it in one way, and then end up with the most I don't know which one you see which one you found the most smart one. So similar as before, I'm gonna export type, so I have the possibility to use it outside. I'm still gonna call it product as before, new product, like so. And here I'm going to actually not do this. I'm going to create or use one of the systems, or one of the methods. I think I want to call it method as a prototype, I don't actually know, from TypeScript, where we can use the omit, which means remove a part. In our case, we want to remove the ID. So we omit, we actually grab, I'm going to tap in here, I thought I moved this. So we grab the product, this one up here, and then we use this omit here to tell it, so this is what do you want to select, and then what do you want to, sort of the payload here, or the value. And we want to remove the ID up from this one. So this way we won't have to actually make a new one in our case. So that's the first part. We are omitting or removing the ID from up here in our new type called new product. And we also want to attach the, what's it called, created by. I'm going to do what we call a partial first, and partial will make things optional. So one of these, so question marks for this one, and I'm going to just write the blocks here for it first, so I remember to do it this time. Now this will make it optional, but I also need to specifically tell the type here what to choose from or what to add into it, and the method here is pick for this case. So I'm going to zoom a little bit so it's easy to see. So this is the other way of doing it. Type, creating a new one with the new products. We omit the ID. We create a partial, which is an optional for this one. And then we go in and choose the pick keyword here to, again, use the product as a base. Oh, not ID. Good thing I saw that one. It's not ID. It is created by. There we go. In this case, we want to be created by, and I actually forgot to do this up here, but that's fine. So we have to add it up here. For some reason, I forgot to do this earlier. Whoops, with an underscore. Good thing we can't record that now. So we have this created at. Oh my God, created by. There we go. So we have this making sure that this is a partial one. This is a optional one. So this is one way of doing this. The other way, I'm going to just mark this out quickly as well, is we can, similar to this, we're actually going to copy this part here. So the export one, and put this in and close it. And we will still grab the ID as before. So that part is the same as before. But if you do not like using this partial pick product and so on, if you find that looks like understandable, it's hard to understand, hard to read, and so on, you can actually do this in a little bit different way. You still need to use the and or the ampersand here, but instead of using partial pick, we can just write new object, and this is more of what you're probably used to when you look up here. So we'll have created by, and then we'll add the optional tag here. So really, either way, which one you prefer to do of these things, we will create a new type, but without having to grab everything and duplicating and having almost the same thing. So we will just remove product, and we will attach a optional parameter for the created by in this case. Right, see you in the next video.